Sup you beautiful people. Hope you've had a fantastic day. Welcome back to another new episode of What If Naruto Had the Omnitrix. If you guys enjoy this what if, comment down below and let me know. And go ahead and check out other what ifs in the channel after watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and also share this video with your friends. So now let's start this video. The morning after Azmuth's discussion with Tsunade, the female Sannin was walking around Tanzaku deep in thought with Naruto on her mind, along with what Azmuth told her. She thought to herself, he really does remind me of Nawaki and Dan, I'll say that. But this dream he strives for will only end up getting him killed down the line. Suddenly a familiar voice broke her out of her thoughts. Tsunade, it's good to see you again. She lifted her head up in alarm, and spun around seeing Orochimaru standing down the road from her, with Kabuto at his side. Orochimaru. Her eyes tightened. Orochimaru smirked, as he took a few steps forward with Kabuto following. I see we're looking much younger than ever. He began. Tsunade retorted, and you're looking as nasty as before. I'd watch your tongue if I were you. Kabuto warned her. Tsunade eyed him. So who's this brat you got with you? This brat is Kabuto Yakushi, and he's proven to be quite the medical shinobi. Maybe even better than you. Tsunade frowned. Don't get ahead of yourself. But it's true. You'd be amazed what this child was capable of at a younger age. Even more than you were capable of. Cut the small talk, Orochimaru. Why were you here? She demanded. I've come looking for you because I bear a proposition for you. Do you now? Tsunade crossed her arms. Yes. I'm aiming to bring our former village to its knees as well as any other village that stands in my way. Your expertise in the field of medicines and healing would be of great benefit to us. Tsunade scowled. If you claim the Kabuto boy is practically as good as me in that field, why bring me in? Oh, Tsunade, you misunderstand what I was saying. Orochimaru chuckled a bit. I was merely saying how much of a prodigy he was. But there's only so much he himself can do alone. You on the other hand have been around longer and are capable of so much more. I should know. We were once teammates, remember? That's in the past, Tsunade replied. And why would I ever want to join you for anything after the experiments you did to the innocent lives in our village? It was nothing personal, he answered. It was for a good cause. Tsunade frowned. You call trying to learn all the world's jutsu a good cause? You're just a monster. Orochimaru answered. Then I take it you aren't interested in joining up with me. Not even if you paid me all the money in the land. She replied. Then how about a chance to see your beloved little brother and lover again? Tsunade gasped. What do you mean? I have a particular jutsu that can bring them back to life, he explained. Think about it, Tsunade. A chance to see little Nawaki and Dan once again. Isn't this something you've always wanted? Tsunade looked conflicted and answered, more than anything in the world. Orochimaru smirked, seeing he found her weakness. But I would only dishonor them by wanting them back to life. So keep your offer. Kabuto and Orochimaru frowned, as the snake Sannin spoke. I was hoping it wouldn't have to come to this, but you leave me no choice. He snapped his fingers, and Tsunade was almost blasted by lasers, had she not dodged. What the? She gasped, and saw lowering down from above was Ninene, and jumping from on top of a roof to the ground was Valmark. Tsunade, meet my new partner Valmark. Orochimaru introduced her. And my assistant Ninene. Valmark introduced her. Tsunade spoke to her former teammate. You sure know how to pick friends since you left the village. I know. He chuckled. Valmark turned to his hired hunter, Ninene. Attack. Ninene started firing lasers and missiles at Tsunade. He dodged, and jumped higher than Ninene, attempting to deliver a pounding blow, only to miss and nail the ground, creating a huge crater. Valmark looked both shocked and intrigued. Such strength. Kabuto turned to his master. What do we do now? This place is too narrow for a fight, so let's take it elsewhere. He made an escape by jumping over a wall, and ran off into the direction of a field with Kabuto following. Valmark seeing Orochimaru leave turned to Ninene. Come on. They took off. Tsunade seeing them flee, didn't want to lose them. Get back here. She took off after them. Meanwhile at the Hotel Jiraiya, Naruto, Azmuth, and Hinata were staying at, there was a pounding on their room's door. Jiraiya groaned, as he got up. What the hell is this? He answered the door to see a frantic Shizune. Shizune, what's wrong? Jiraiya-sama, Tsunade-sama's gone missing. She explained in worry. What? What do you mean missing? He asked in confusion. She always comes back after a night of staying out late, but when I woke up this morning, she was already gone. Calm down. I'm sure she couldn't have gone far. Jiraiya calmed her. Hey, what's all the noise? Naruto groaned, as he and Hinata woke up. Azmuth groaned. Oh, mornings. Jiraiya spoke. Guys, Tsunade's gone missing. What? Azmuth asked. Gone missing? Hinata asked. Shizune answered. Yes. We have to find her. Naruto got up. Alright, we're coming. They left the room and started searching, until they happened across the huge crater in the street. Whoa, what left this? Naruto asked in surprise. Jiraiya answered. Tsunade was here. Hinata gasped. She left this. Shizune nodded. Something must have happened here. We best find her, Azmuth said. I have a bad feeling about this. Hinata went to the crater and focused her mana on it, trying to see if she could hone in on Tsunade's signature. She moved her hands as she tracked the signature leading out of the town and to the fields, out there. Come on. Jiraiya called, as the group followed the trail. As they ran, they could see a battle up ahead. What is that? Naruto asked, as Jiraiya whipped out a telescope and saw Tsunade duking it out with Kabuto and Ninene, while Orochimaru and Valmark stood off to the side. Swan, she's under attack. Orochimaru is there. Orochimaru. Naruto and Azmuth gasped. Oh, no. Shizune gasped in worry. As they got closer, Hinata saw Ninene and Kabuto about to attack her. She quickly extended her arms and sent 2 mana blasts at the two, knocking them back, much to Tsunade, Orochimaru, and Valmark's surprise. The group reached Tsunade. As Shizune spoke, "Tsunade-sama, are you okay?" Tsunade answered, "I'm fine." Jiraiya looked ahead and saw Orochimaru. Well, Orochimaru. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Orochimaru looked at Jiraiya and Tsunade. Imagine the 3 of us all together again in one location. Now if only Sensei were here. He joked. Naruto saw Ninene and frowned. You again. Hinata noticed Kabuto. Ha, Kabuto. Naruto looked and gasped upon seeing him. Kabuto answered, Naruto and Hinata, what a surprise. He smirked. What are you doing here? Hinata wondered. Azmuth answered, he's been a spy for Orochimaru this whole time. What? Kabuto, is this true? Naruto asked him. Kabuto nodded, it is. Naruto frowned at Kabuto, before he noticed Valmark. He stood tall and spoke, Valmark. Valmark smirked and answered, so, we finally meet face to face, Naruto Uzumaki. You were the one behind the second invasion on the village aside from Orochimaru's attempt. Naruto accused him. Valmark nodded, that's right. You and your comrades fight bravely against our united armies. Especially you going toe-to-toe with the Shikaku. You commandeered the Omnitrix well. Too bad you wasted on such foolish acts of heroism. Naruto frowned and spoke, protecting one's village and those you care about are not foolish acts. Valmark shook his head, such a naive child. Azmuth spoke, and you are a chip off the conqueror. Azmuth, I heard all the stories about you and your creations. My ancestors sought your Omnitrix many times, but all ended in failure. Thanks to that Tennyson boy. But he is no longer here, and I will finish what my great-grandfather started. He stood ready. Jiraiya spoke to the group, as he and Tsunade stood together. You all handle the rest. Tsunade and I will handle Orochimaru. They nodded, as the 2 Ninene went to fight their former teammate. Azmuth activated his Mechamorph armor and stood ready. Hinata powered up her mana, as Naruto turned the Omnitrix dial and transformed Chromostone. Let's go. Azmuth called, as they went into battle. So Shizune and Kabuto battled it out, while Hinata and Naruto fought Ninene, and Azmuth went for Valmark. Hinata was firing mana blasts at Ninene, while Chromostone fired his ultraviolet beam. Ninene was flying around avoiding the blasts, while releasing missiles. Naruto, incoming. Hinata used her mana to create a protective shield around them. Thanks Hinata. Chromostone said, as he ran forward and jumped to Ninene's level and pulled him down to the ground. Ninene spoke, I should have finished you in the forest. Well, you didn't. Chromostone replied. After this is over Valmark may get the Omnitrix, but you will be upheld on my victory wall. The hunter declared. Yeah. Not going to happen. Chromostone answered, as he threw a few punches at Ninene who fought back. Azmuth in his battlesuit fought Valmark, as the genie spoke, what makes a brat like you so sure he can accomplish what his more competent and menacing ancestor failed to do? Because it's always tradition that the next generation surpasses the old one. He replied, while avoiding a punch. While it may be a tradition, it doesn't always work out. Sometimes the new generations have a tendency to prove to be disgraces. Azmuth retorted. I assure you, old man. I am not a disgrace. Valmark declared, as he fought back. Meanwhile Jiraiya and Tsunade fought their former teammate, who was unleashing his snake jutsu upon them. Jiraiya dodged and fought Orochimaru close up. I have to say, you really stooped below the pit partnering up with an alien warlord. What can I say? We have so much in common. He replied. Tsunade went for a pounding blow, add death to your list of common traits. Upon impact, Orochimaru melted into mud, and he emerged from the ground behind her. Sorry, but death isn't something I love. He answered. The 2 continued to fight him. Back with the others, Kabuto was starting to overpower Shizune, and was about to go for a lethal blow. Naruto saw this and fired a beam at Kabuto knocking him back. Chromostone went to him, you gonna pay for your deception. He suddenly heard the Omnitrix beep, no. Not now. Suddenly he transformed back into Naruto. Kabuto smirked, looks like, you're all out of juice, Naruto. Naruto frowned, and got into a stance, don't count me out yet. Kabuto laughed mockingly, Naruto, you may not realize it, but I am stronger than I look. I could even give Kakashi a run for his money. Plus I've trained under Orochimaru. Well, here's a newsflash for you. You're not the only one who learned under Sannin. Naruto summoned multiple shadow clones, and they fought Kabuto. The medic ninja fought each of the clones, defeating one after another, until the real Naruto managed to come up behind him and deliver a spin kick to his face. This resulted in Kabuto's glasses flying off his face. Azmuth and Valmark saw this, as the Galvan spoke, good move, Naruto. Don't look away from me. Valmark shouted as he attacked Azmuth, who fired missiles from his suit. Kabuto reached to grab his glasses, as Naruto was prepared to come at him with another strike, only to be grabbed by the back of his shirt by Ninene. "Let me go," Naruto demanded. "Prepare to breathe your last breath." Ninene held a blaster up to Naruto, and was prepared to fire, only for a mono whip courtesy of Hinata to wrap around his arm, and redirect his blast right for Orochimaru. Luckily the snake was able to dodge it by a smidgen, and shouted, "Watch where you're aiming, you fool." With Ninene distracted, Naruto was able to swing a kick up to Ninene's head, causing him to drop him. The boy rolled away from Ninene and Kabuto before getting back up. He thought to himself, "I'll need to use Rasengan. It may be my best shot at taking one of them down. But I don't think I can manage it with the way my chakra control is," he pondered, until an idea came to mind. It just might work. He summoned a single clone that started molding chakra into the real one's palm. Ninene and Kabuto saw what he was doing. As Ninene spoke, "What is he doing?" "He's forming some kind of jutsu," Kabuto answered. "We better stop him before he gets a chance to use it," Ninene suggested, as Kabuto nodded. The two went to attack Naruto before he could complete his jutsu. Hinata, seeing the two coming at Naruto, acted quick by extending her mono whips that caught their legs, holding them in place and lined up. "Now, Naruto," she called. "Thanks, Hinata," Naruto answered, as his clone dispelled. He charged forward to Ninene, and thrust his jutsu at him, Rasengan. The jutsu upon impact caused the torso part of the hunter's armor to crack and break before he was sent flying backwards into Kabuto, with both of them launching backwards. They eventually crashed into a boulder with Ninene falling flat on his face, while Kabuto looked flattened from the crash into the boulder and Ninene crashing into him. The others saw what happened, as Valmark spoke to himself. They're no longer in any position to keep fighting. He clicked on a communicator on his left arm, and the hunter and medic ninja were beamed back up to his ship. Tsunade saw what Naruto had used and spoke to Jiraiya. "Jiraiya, did you teach him Rasengan?" Jiraiya smiled. "I sure did." Orochimaru voiced up, "So even without using that watch, the boy still has some tricks hidden away." Azmuth spoke, feeling proud. "Well done, Naruto." Hinata and Shizune went over to Naruto, as Hinata spoke. "You did it, Naruto." "Nothing to it." He smiled. Valmark jumped away from Azmuth and landed beside Orochimaru. "With Kabuto and Ninene out of commission, we'll need some backup. And I know just who to call," Orochimaru answered, as he trailed some of his blood down a tattoo on his arm. Jiraiya and Tsunade, noticing this, knew what was up. They also took a bit of blood, and soon all three Sanin were performing hand signs and slammed their palms on the ground, calling out, summoning jutsu. In three poofs of smoke stood three large creatures, a toad, a snake, and a slug. On each of their heads stood Jiraiya, Orochimaru with Valmark, and Tsunade. Hinata and Naruto gasped, as Hinata spoke. "What are they?" "The personal summonings of the legendary Sanin," Azmuth began. "Kasuyu of the slugs, Manda the Snake King, and Naruto. You already know of Gamabunta, the chief of toads." "Yeah," he confirmed, remembering the deal he made with the chief for letting him summon him in dire situations. He would share as much sake with him when he'd come of age. Bunta looked around and spoke up. "So we're all together again even after all this time. Who would have ever imagined it?" Kasuyu asked. Manda answered, "I certainly never would have." He looked up at his summoned. "And you, Orochimaru? You know better than to summon me here so casually," he said firmly. "Not to worry, Lord Manda. I have every intention to reward you for your services," he answered. Manda pondered. "See that you do." Bunta spoke, as he drew his dagger. "Would say we skip the sentimentality and go right for the action. For once we agree with something," Manda said, with a snicker. And with that the three giants took off fighting each other, with Gamabunta and Kasuyu fighting side by side against Manda. Down below, Azmuth, Shizune, Hinata, and Naruto watched, until Naruto saw the Omnitrix was charged up again. "Alright. Now it's time to help them out." "Naruto, don't." Shizune tried to stop him, only for Azmuth to use his suit's hand to stop her. "Let him go, Shizune. Naruto knows what has to be done." Shizune was concerned, but if Azmuth trusted him, then she decided to as well. Naruto rushed to where the three summonings fought, as he turned the Omnitrix dial before calling out, "It's hero time." He activated it and suddenly grew into his giant alien, way big. He announced, taking the three summonings and their handlers by surprise. "My lady," Kasuyu began, "isn't it a Taku star?" Before Tsunade could answer, Bunta spoke up. "Don't worry, Kasuyu. He's on our side." He smirked. "What is this?" Manda demanded. Way Big answered, "I'm big, I'm dangerous, and I'm gonna squash you flat." Manda growled, as he launched at Way Big. The alien grabbed the jaws of Manda, keeping his mouth opened. When Way Big could smell the snake's breath, he gagged. "I got one word for you. Mouthwash." He threw Manda over his shoulder. Orochimaru and Valmark jumped forward, as the snake landed on the ground with a crash. Orochimaru and Valmark landed on the ground, as the warlord spoke up. "That's gonna leave a mark." So Way Big, Bunta, and Kasuyu joined forces against Manda, who was outnumbered and outmatched in strength and power. Kasuyu spat acid slime at Manda's face, distorting him, while Bunta jumped up and pinned his tail to the ground with his dagger. Way Big ran to Manda and delivered an elbow drop onto the snake's head hard enough to make Manda poof away. Orochimaru growled, Valmark, we have to go now. Tsunade and Jiraiya jumped from their summoning creatures' heads to try and stop them. You're not going anywhere. Tsunade called, but she and Jiraiya were too late, as Valmark beamed himself and Orochimaru back up to the ship. Shizune, Hinata, and Azmuth, who powered down his battle suit, went up to the two, as Shizune asked, Are you two alright? Don't worry about us. We're okay. Jiraiya assured her. After Bunta and Katsuyu left, Wei Big turned back into Naruto, who went over to join them. Damn, they all got away. He grumbled. Don't worry, Naruto. They'll be back. Azmuth promised. Tsunade looked at both Naruto and Hinata. That was good work there, you two. I'm incredibly impressed. Really? Hinata asked, as Tsunade nodded. You Hinata used your anodite powers like a well-trained anodite. Keep at it and you'll be able to take on anything. Tsunade turned to Naruto. Naruto, not only did you handle using the Omnitrix, but to have also successfully mastered the Rasengan has earned you my full confidence and respect. She bowed her head to him. Azmuth, who got onto Naruto's shoulder, whacked his ear to respond. He answered her, thanks. I really appreciate it. Tsunade removed a green necklace she had been wearing and spoke, I would also like you to have this. She placed it around his neck. Naruto looked at it and asked, what is it? That necklace was once worn by my grandfather Hashirama Senju. Naruto gasped, this belonged to the Shodaime. Tsunade nodded. I want you to wear it so that one day your dream to be Hokage will come true. Naruto smiled, I'll wear this with honor. Tsunade then untied Naruto's headband, much to his confusion. She spoke, and one last thing to show you have my full support and belief that one day you will become Hokage. She gripped his chin and planted a kiss on his forehead, leading him to gasp. Azmuth, Jiraiya, and Shizune smiled, while Hinata was surprised. When Tsunade removed her lips from Naruto's forehead, she spoke, but before you take the position, you're gonna have to get behind me in that line. Behind you? Naruto asked, wondering if she meant what he thought she was saying. Shizune asked, Swan-sama, then you. Swan looked back at her apprentice and answered with a smile, yes. We're going back to the village. There I will carry on my grandfather's granduncle's and sensei's title. Everyone smiled, until they heard Naruto's stomach. Before we go home, can we get something to eat? I'm famished. Everyone laughed and agreed. They started back to town, as Azmuth jumped from Naruto's shoulder to Tsunade's and spoke. You made the right choice, Tsunade. Thank you, Azmuth. And you were right. Naruto is exactly like them. She smiled. Perhaps their dreams really have been passed on to him. She envisioned her late brother and lover walking at Naruto's side. After a scuffle broke out in Tenzaku between Naruto and his group against Valmark, Orochimaru, Ninene, and Kabuto, the good guys were victorious, and Tsunade agreed to come home and assume position of Hokage. At the Hokage's office, Hiruzen was looking over stuff until there was a knock at the door. Enter. The door opened, and walking in was Naruto, Jiraiya, Hinata, Azmuth, Shizune, and Tsunade. Sensei, we're back. Jiraiya greeted him. And we did what you told us. Naruto added. Hiruzen saw Tsunade and Shizune, and was overjoyed to see his third former student, Tsunade. He smiled. Sensei. She greeted him, as the two met for an embrace. Shizune and Hinata smiled at such a touching sight, while Azmuth, Naruto, and Jiraiya nodded, seeing all is well now. Sometime soon, Hinata had went back to her home to see her family, while Naruto and Azmuth brought Tsunade and Shizune to the hospital. They walked until they entered a room and saw Sakura and Kakashi standing around a bed where Sasuke laid unconscious. Hello. Tsunade greeted them. Tsunade-sama. Kakashi gasped. Tsunade. Sakura asked curiously, while admiring the woman's beauty. Tsunade looked at the Jonin. Kakashi Hokage, I'd recognize you from anywhere. She joked. Kakashi rubbed the back of his head sheepishly, until Sakura spoke up, excuse me, but who are you? Azmuth answered, as he jumped onto the end of Sasuke's bed. This is Tsunade, Sakura. One of the legendary Sannin like Naruto's mentor Jiraiya. She's one of the strongest kunoichi that's ever lived. One of the strongest? Sakura asked, as she looked at the woman. Kakashi nodded. She's also one of the best medical ninja there is. And that's the reason she's here. To help Sasuke. Naruto added. Really? Sakura gasped hopefully. Tsunade nodded and looked down at Sasuke before using her healing jutsu on him. When she was done, Sasuke groaned as he started waking up. Sasuke? Sakura asked. Can you hear us? Naruto asked hopefully. What happened? Where am I? Sasuke asked, as he sat up. You're in the hospital. You had a nasty experience. Kakashi explained. Sasuke remembered. Naruto, what happened to? Naruto calmed him. It's alright, Sasuke. He's gone. We're both safe. Sasuke sighed. Tsunade spoke. Well, it's good to see your team is whole again, Kakashi. Yes. Thank you so much, Tsunade-sama. He thanked her. Well, I better get going now. Sensei has much to talk to me about. Tsunade said. I shall join you as well. Azmuth said, as Naruto picked him up and placed him on Tsunade's shoulder. So Tsunade left with Azmuth, as Shizune followed the two. Naruto spoke to his teammate. You take it easy for now, Sasuke. I'll catch you all later. He took his leave. Naruto found his way to Ichiraku and was enjoying a bite, until he heard a voice, Naruto. Naruto looked over and saw Tenten dragging Hinata along. Hey, girls. What's up? Hinata told me you two succeeded your mission in finding Tsunade. Tenten began. Yeah. We succeeded alright. Naruto admitted. And she also said, how you fought side by side with both Sannin against Orochimaru and Valmark. Tenten added. You hit. That was some fight. Naruto replied. I wished I could have seen it up close. Tell me, what was it like? Tenten asked. I'd be happy to tell you the full story, but why don't you two take a seat and join me? He offered. Okay. Hinata answered, as the two girls sat next to Naruto, as both he and Hinata told Tenten the full story. A few days had passed, and Tsunade was already declared the Go-Daime Hokage of Konoha. Azmuth had reopened the old Plumbers base underneath Konoha, and started recalling all plumbers from across the galaxy who once served as Konoha plumbers. Hiruzen had decided to become one of the head plumbers of the base, serving as Magister Sarutobi. One afternoon, Naruto, Hinata, and Shikamaru stood before Tsunade at her desk, with Shizune at her side. You asked to see us, Tsunade-sama. Hinata inquired. Yes. I've called you three here, because I would like to personally congratulate you. She began. Congratulate us for what? Shikamaru wondered in confusion. Tsunade nodded. Shizune. Shizune walked from around the desk and presented all three shinobi with green flak jackets. Hey, aren't those Chunin jackets? Naruto asked. That's right. Shizune confirmed. But that would mean, Hinata trailed off. Tsunade finished. You three have been picked to become Chunin. No way. Naruto gasped in shock. Oh, geez. Shikamaru rolled his eyes. This is wonderful. Hinata gasped in joy. Tsunade nodded. I'm glad to see you're pleased with this. She saw Shikamaru look sour about it. Well, most of you. But I should also remind you, being a Chunin means you'll be asked to do more dangerous missions. That's not a problem for me. Naruto replied. I can't wait to tell my parents. Hinata said. Tsunade spoke, then you three are dismissed. Thank you so much, boss-san. Naruto said in excitement, as he left followed by Hinata and Shikamaru. When the three went their separate ways, Naruto decided to walk home, while sporting his new vest. He thought to himself as he walked along the spot by the river, I've actually become a Chunin. If mom and dad were here I know they'd be so proud of me. He was brought out of his thoughts as he looked so and saw Sasuke sitting down by the dock looking out at the water. Curiously he walked down to his comrade and spoke. Hey. Can I join you? Sasuke looked up at Naruto, and answered, sure. So Naruto took a seat next to Sasuke on the dock. There was a moment of silence, until Naruto spoke up. Sasuke, what happened back then when your brother attacked? I want you to know I'm glad you stuck up for me. When the Omnitrix timed out I wouldn't have lasted even half as long as I would have while it was active. Sasuke answered, I once idolized him you know. Naruto wondered. Sasuke looked at his comrade. Years ago when we were still academy students, I had always idolized my older brother. He was one of the best in our entire clan, even more than most of our older clan members. Every time I wanted him to help me with my own training, he'd always blow me off and tell me next time. When father would always praise Itachi on his success, I always felt like I would never amount to anything like him. So I struggled to get ahead of my brother no matter how hard I pushed myself. I see. Naruto answered, as he continued to listen. Then the night it happened, I came home to see everyone dead, even my parents, Sasuke continued. Itachi showed me what he did using his Sharingan. I whimpered in fear of what he did to them, and feared he would do the same. But my brother looked at me in disappointment, saying I wasn't worth killing. I tried to stop him, but it was futile. He was stronger than I was in every field. He told me that if I ever wanted to get stronger, I should foster my hatred towards him, and make killing him my life's ambition, if I wanted to restore honor to my clan name. Whoa. Naruto gasped. I thought I could have taken him on that time, but I once again underestimated him and got too overconfident because I now had a powerful jutsu like the Chidori. He pounded his fist onto his knee. What the hell was I thinking? Sasuke, Naruto began, getting his attention. Failure is just as important as success. Sasuke was confused. Well, it's true failure is painful, but it also makes us stronger. When I thought Haku really killed on the bridge back in Wave, I thought I lost you for good. I wasn't strong enough to have saved you, and I got angry and almost took Haku's life myself, but I couldn't bring myself to do it to him because he himself wasn't on board with killing either. I was relieved when I heard you weren't dead, but still the idea that you could have been dead deeply affected me. I don't want to lose any of my teammates again, even you. Sasuke was taken aback by Naruto's words, and couldn't help but crack a smile. Thanks. No problem. Naruto replied. But there's one thing I want to know, that I hope you have the answer to. What? The blonde asked. Why was my brother and that partner of his after you? Were they after that watch of yours? No? This is something much more than the Omnitrix. This is about something I've carried with me since birth. What is that? Sasuke wondered. Naruto pondered upon whether to truly answer Sasuke, but knew since Sasuke opened to Naruto about his past with his brother, it would be rude of him to not do the same. It's like this, Sasuke, Naruto began as he told Sasuke the truth about him being the container for Kurama the Nine Tails, and why so many people loathed his very existence. He went on explaining he used the Nine Tails power for when he fought with Haku, and that's the whole story. He finished. Needless to say, Sasuke was in shock. Naruto, all this time you've been carrying something around inside you. That's the majority of it. He admitted. Does Sakura know about this? Sasuke asked. Not yet. But I do plan on telling her this. I don't want to keep this from my team anymore. Naruto admitted. Sasuke looked at Naruto, seeing he's had it rough from the beginning for a very good reason. He looked determined. Naruto looked at him. No matter what happens. Whoever we face, whatever missions we're sent on, I will protect you if you cannot defend yourself. I want you to know this. Naruto was surprised at Sasuke's words, but smiled. Thanks. And I will to you too. The two stood up, as they extended their hands and grasped each other's. Comrades to the end. Sasuke said. Naruto smirked. Friends to the end. The voice spoke up, taking them by surprise. Nice to see you two getting along so well. They turned and saw Azmuth on his hover platform. Azmuth, what a surprise. Naruto said, as he and Sasuke felt awkward. How long were you there? Sasuke asked. I came in when you said you'd protect Naruto when he could not protect himself. Azmuth answered, making Sasuke feel embarrassed. So what are you doing here? Naruto asked. First off, I wanted to congratulate you, Naruto, for making it to Chunin. Azmuth began. Sasuke suddenly realized Naruto was wearing the flak vest. You made Chunin. Yeah. I just came from seeing Boss-san about it. Shikamaru and Hinata were made Chunin as well, Naruto explained, before realizing, sorry Sasuke. I'm sure you really wanted the chance to move up in the ranks. Sasuke answered, don't worry about it. There's always next time. And next time I'll do even better. Azmuth spoke up, well, Sasuke, you may not have made Chunin, but how would you like another rank for the time being? What do you mean? Sasuke asked. I would like to make you one of the newest plumber recruits in the re-established Plumbers Academy. Me? Really? Sasuke gasped. Wow, Azmuth, that's nice of you. Naruto admitted. Well, your teammate showed much potential in the Chunin exams when holding off against Gar, and despite his loss, his skills can be further pushed to their peak at the plumber training program at Plumbers HQ. Naruto looked to his comrade. How about it, Sasuke? Sasuke looked to Azmuth. I accept your proposition, Azmuth. Excellent. Now I must ask you two to come with me. There's something the both of you should know. Azmuth insisted, and the boys followed the Galvan. Azmuth led the boys to an old shack by the lake. Step right inside, boys. In this shack. Azmuth, who's kidding you? Naruto asked. Just do it. He groaned. So they went into the shack, as Azmuth went to a wall uncovering a keypad. He pressed some buttons, and a voice spoke on a monitor. Access granted. Suddenly the floor started sinking in, much to the boys' surprise. They saw they were going through a tube and knew they were underground. When they made it to ground level, the elevator opened up, and the two stepped out with Azmuth. The boys gasped, seeing it was a whole underground headquarters with monitors displaying all of the ninja land. Walking around were many Konoha shinobi from Chunin to Jonin wearing the plumber suits, but what threw the boys for a bigger shock was seeing multiple alien species walking about wearing the plumber suits as well. Sasuke gasped, Naruto, they're aliens. No kidding. Naruto gasped. Welcome to Plumbers HQ, boys. Azmuth welcomed them. This has been under the village this whole time? Sasuke asked. Precisely. There's one under almost every village in the ninja land. But the bigger ones are in each of the 5 great nations. Here's and I talked with the other Kage, and have agreed to restart the plumber bases in Cloud, Mist, Stone, and Sand. Awesome. Naruto gasped. Was this what you wanted to show us? Sasuke asked. Not quite everything. Azmuth admitted, as he showed them around HQ, before stepping into another room called Cryo Chamber. What's this place? Naruto asked. The Cryo Chamber. It's where we keep many subjects on ice for observations and other purposes. But there's one subject here you need to see, Sasuke. Azmuth explained as he went to one spot and pressed some buttons on a control board. A pot came out from the wall, and the two looked down to see who was inside it. Sasuke gasped, as he saw a woman inside it with long black hair. No. He gasped. Sasuke, what is it? Naruto asked. It's my mother. He answered. What? Naruto gasped in confusion. Sasuke turned to Azmuth. What kind of trick is this? This is no trick, Sasuke. This is your mother Makoto Uchiha. That's a lie. Sasuke called. I saw Itachi kill her and my father. Azmuth answered. That's what you thought was the case, but your mother was never really there. What do you mean? Sasuke asked, getting confused. Makoto Uchiha, much like your brother Itachi, was also a plumber. Azmuth explained. Both were? Naruto asked. Yes. Makoto, despite her loyalty to the clan, also wanted to help the land in the ways of us plumbers, but knew just like how her husband wasn't so keen on the plumbers, kept her involvement a secret. So why is she here? Sasuke asked. Makoto had a feeling Itachi was up to something, so she came to me and told me to set up a fake version of her, while she volunteered to be put into cryogenic suspension. So what was the stake? Sasuke inquired. We used a Leopan to take on Makoto's form. When Itachi thought he killed your mother, the Leopan duplicate was unaffected by the blow he struck and reported back here to alert the plumbers. Since then that was when the base was shut down, but I kept vigil over the place even from my home planet. Can you wake her up? Sasuke asked hopefully. I can, and I will. Azmuth promised. Sasuke looked down at his mother's sleeping face, and put a hand on the glass. He thought, Mom, I promise when you wake up I'll tell you everything that's happened. Sasuke felt Naruto lay a hand on his shoulder to comfort him, and he smiled at his friend. Meanwhile up in Valmark's ship, Orochimaru, Kabuto, Valmark, and Ninene were in the control room, until a door opened, and stepping in was Orochimaru's top 5 shinobi. There was Kamimaro, Seiken, Jirobo, Teiwaya, and Kidomaru. Welcome, Sound 5, Valmark greeted them. Kamimaro, how do you feel? I feel wonderful, Lord Valmark, Kamimaro began. That restoration procedure you put me through has rid me of my disease permanently. Good, because we have bigger plans for you and your partners. Valmark replied. What plans? Kidomaru asked, as the 5 turned to Orochimaru. Don't worry. What we have in store will only make you 5 stronger than ever before. He answered. How can we be any stronger when we got these curse marks you put on us? Teiwaya asked. Just follow us, and all will be explained. Orochimaru said, as he, Valmark, and their number 2 men lead the 5 on. They then entered a chamber where down below them was a giant glass vat containing a bluish-green ooze substance. What's this? Seiken asked. Before I tell you, allow me to tell you about a group known as the Rooters. Valmark began. What the hell are Rooters? Teiwaya asked. Valmark answered. The Rooters were a former secret Black Ops wing of the Null Void Plumbers, and a splinter faction of the organization as a whole. Over time, they went rogue and split from the Plumbers, creating a rift. Since then they made their main goal to be the elimination of Ben Tennyson, former wielder of the Omnitrix. They believed that he was not worthy of the Omnitrix, and that his presence was a threat to the universe. I see. Kamimaro said. Among the many experiments they concocted included the cross-mutation of humans and alien DNA, creating what they referred to as amalgams. They used these amalgams to commit nefarious tasks. I took an interest in their experiments and found my own way of creating amalgams without the use of an osmogen power source like Kevin Levin. Is that what that stuff is used for down there? Kidomaru asked, looking at the vat of ooze below them. Precisely. It is an experiment I have been working on for the last 3 years, and now it's all ready. I call it mutagel. Valmark explained. But what does this have to do with us? Jirobo asked. Kidomaru suddenly realized, wait a minute, are you planning on? Yes. We will cross-mutate your DNA with that of a particular alien to make you lots stronger than ever. Seiken turned to his master. My lord, are you really going to let this happen? I wouldn't allow it if I didn't believe it was possible, but it works. Orochimaru answered. It does? Kamimaro asked. Valmark clicked onto a nearby monitor displaying some drones holding down a human that was mutated with Vulpamancer DNA. Valmark spoke. The being there was once an ordinary human from Orochimaru's prison cell in Odo. Until we spliced him with the DNA of a Vulpamancer. Obviously the DNA was too much for a simple-minded being like him. But you 5 on the other hand, should be more than capable of holding onto your humanities when spliced with alien DNA. We should? Kidomaru asked. Yes. Now then, Orochimaru and I discussed which alien species would be best suited for each of you. Let us begin right away. Orochimaru insisted. One of Valmark's drones who was operating a machine had a metal claw arm insert a syringe of fluid into the vat that absorbed the properties. Orochimaru spoke. Jirobo is first. Me? Jirobo asked, as the other 4 backed away from him. My lord, can't we talk about this? Valmark signaled his one drone, who pressed a button, and suddenly the platform Jirobo was standing on tilted over, causing him to fall into the vat of mutagel. The other members of the Sound 5, Orochimaru, Valmark, Ninene, and Kabuto, looked down into the vat. Inside the vat, Jirobo was floating around spazzing about as his body started getting bigger and bulkier. When the procedure was done, the bottom of the vat opened up releasing the mutagel and Jirobo. The shinobi landed on a platform, while the ooze substance fell through the holes and thin crevices in it. They heard Jirobo called, oh, look at me. They watched as the vat was filled up with a fresh batch of mutagel, and a new dosage of alien DNA was added to it. Orochimaru spoke up. Kidomaru, you are next. Don't worry, the alien we chose for you is very fitting. Kidomaru looked down into the vat and back at Orochimaru, who nodded. Kidomaru groaned before looking back at his comrades. If I come out looking nasty, remember me as I was. He jumped into the vat below. Jirobo watched from below, seeing Kidomaru's DNA merge with the alien DNA mixed with the ooze. Kidomaru felt as if hair was growing all over his body, and he sprouted a tail. When the mutation was done, the bottom opened up and he fell onto the platform with Jirobo. Ah! I'm all hairy. Kidomaru cried. Valmark had the vat filled up with yet another fresh batch of mutagel, and had a new dose of alien DNA mixed with it. Seiken, you and your brother Yukon are next. Into the vat. Seiken looked at both Valmark and Orochimaru, knowing he could not resist a direct order from either of them, especially Orochimaru. He approached and spoke, "Yukin, this is it." Yukin, his brother who shared his body, answered, "See you on the other side." And so Seiken jumped in, taking his brother with him. Inside the vat of mutagel they started mutating and was released onto the platform with the other two. More mutagel was poured into the vat, and the alien DNA was added. Orochimaru spoke, "And now, Teiwaya, your time has come." Teiwaya scoffed, "Sorry, boss. But I prefer the normal look." She turned, wanting to get away, only for Kamimuro to block her path. "Hey. You will not disobey Lord Orochimaru's order." He kicked her, sending her falling down for the vat. She cried, before splashing into the mutagel. She started mutating inside the vat before being released. "Oh damn it, what the fucking hell?" She groaned with an echo sound to her voice. "What the hell's wrong with my voice?" Orochimaru looked to his final shinobi, Kamimuro, "Join your team and become the new and improved Sound 5. "As you wish, Lord Orochimaru," he answered, as he saw the vat was filled again and was given alien DNA. He jumped into the vat without a second thought, and allowed the mutation without any form of struggling or sense of pain. The vat opened at the bottom, and Kamimuro landed on his feet. He stood up with his whole body looking like a porcupine opossum, along with having gray and black quills poking through his shoulders and back, a rodent-like tail, long ears, and his hair was pitch black. "Kamimuro, you're some kind of rat," Jirobo said. Kamimuro looked at himself, before looking at his comrades. Jirobo had been mutated with the DNA of a Canonbolt, making him look like said alien, only more human-like. Kidomaru had been mutated with the DNA of Spider Monkey, giving him blue fur, a minky tail, and a few extra eyeballs that used to be covered by his headband. Seiken and Yukin were cross-mutated with the DNA of a Splixen or Ditto, giving them the appearance of said alien, causing both of them to separate from each other. Teiwaya's body had turned into silicon, making her look like a human female versions of Echo Echo. The group retained their hairstyles, while Jirobo ended up losing his. "We've turned into freaks," Kidomaru cried, as the members of the Sound 5 minus Kamimuro let out panic screams. Thanks for listening. I do hope you enjoyed. If you want the next part of this video, like, subscribe and comment down below, and turn on the bell notification. And also check out other videos that I have created and enjoy. See you in the next video. Peace.